Hello, guys. Master Calvin FX here, El Dorado FX. Always trying to do the best of we can doing our analysis. So today we're gonna do the dynamic as like this. So we're gonna do the whole analysis, and then, guys, what we're gonna do is mark the songs and also do a recap in the end. But for now, let's just jump into it. And then, guys, the first thing we're gonna identify is if we use our regression trend, we're gonna identify a channel that we are having on the 4 hour time frame. Okay, this is a channel that we're having right now that we see that gold is going down. Looks that way on this time frame. Okay, at the moment we have like a counter trend that we see here on 4 hour time frame. So guys, be extra vigilant. Remember, tomorrow is NFP. Guys, remember we're also sponsored by Vantage FX and also PU Prime, the best brokers as there is. Very good leverage, very good, very nice to trade with them. So guys, so I'm just gonna say that gold has been funny as expected. The first thing we're gonna identify is the move for the whole week. So this is what I'm gonna do. So we're gonna go into daily and we're gonna identify the whole move this week that started Monday the 30th. So this is what we're gonna basically, the price is this one. We're gonna close it here, and then we're gonna see. This is our consolidation area for the whole week. Okay, so start 1, 2, 3, 4 days. Yep, since Monday, we see this nice consolidation area. We can close basically with our tools as usual, and then this is a daily time frame, guys, that we're looking at. So be ready. As I say, this analysis will be a bit longer than usual, but it's a lot of things that we need to identify, especially for tomorrow, that's NFP. So we don't want to miss out any details at all. Okay. So now that we are on the daily time frame, we can see that our sun's very clear in this. So we have our supply area, which will be here at the top. Okay, this will be our supply area between the all-time high and the price that we've been talking about through the week. So 2672. So just for you guys to know, that will be the first thing we're gonna mark up. So a supply area. Okay, very important supply area, because if we go doesn't break above, we know. So we're gonna say this, we're gonna call it as it is. So supply area or supply zone, let's go that way, 2672 to 2685. So it's a massive one, more than 120 pips. Okay, so we also have our demand area in the daily time frame, which is very, very important that we get this one as well. So we now including also today's low. So it's a massive one as well. So yeah, let's see. And then we identify the price, how it's been, how it has been. Okay. So yeah, this is our demand right now in a daily time frame, remember. So demand, so 2637 to 2622. So this is hold a demand zone. We're going to change the color so we can uh, differentiate or see the difference in the colors. So this is the green now, and then we're going to change the background on these ones so we can see it better. So we go blue, and then we can go this one stay orange, that's okay. So we now have our demand zone, we have our supply zone on daily, so we know the price is being moving. So we now go down to 4 hour time frame, and we notice that the consolidation area once again, look at how the price has been consolidating the whole week. It's very nice to see this one, because that way we see basically what's going on. So I'm counting from Monday, guys, but in reality, we know that the market opens at Sunday 11, but that's fine. It's almost the same thing. So we see the consolidation area right now, and we're gonna see either go break down below and take out the demand zone, sorry, yeah, the demand zone, or take out the supply zone. If we take out either side, then we're gonna know the direction of gold. NFP will do that breakout. So tomorrow expect a lot of more consolidation. It's been happening for the whole week. After creating the all-time high, we see the price going down, and we see that, for example, if we draw our trend line, this is 4 hour time frame now. We see that the breakout of the trend line to either side. So we also see that if we do our channel, so we find out that we have breakout from a channel that it was broken to the downside and then to the upside now. So okay, so now that was invalidated, and then we move. What we usually do is move our trend line to the highest location now. So we have this, and still, so it's been respected, the trend line, very properly, and we see that tomorrow we will see probably the price moving where. So we're gonna see the price maybe, and let's see. If we take our trend line once again here, we will see the price moving between these two prices. So 2,637 and 2,660. That will be probably the move that we're gonna have tomorrow before prior NSP. Okay, so yeah, something like this will be here, like that, like that. We know that it's gonna be consolidation, and then if we have, we know the data in favor of gold, we're gonna fly. And then what happening is our big confirmation will be to the break of the supply zone. If we see the price going above the supply zone and it breaks, once again, as I repeated the other day, that will be a nice confirmation for us, saying that bulls are already engaged in this game and we're going up. But in the other hand, if we see the break and we see a proper break that are closing below, that means we see the bears taking over. But for now, this is a no man's land where we are. We see that we already confirm that we've been in a ranging market. That's what you need to know for now. And then we have to be on the dynamic side of things. So going to the dynamic side means we're gonna wait for reaction in our either demand zone or supply zone to enter the move. And also I recommend to wait for the release of the news, so we go more properly into the move. So if you want to receive guided signals, join our group, and then where we're going to be providing our signals as users. Sorry, guys. So yes, very important that we see this as it is. So we have our trend lines. We see that gold is moving in a consolidation stage, so sideways market. So now we have identified that we wait for a breakout of this consolidation zone will be the best idea. Be patient, or either see reaction on the two zones, either the supply or either the demand. So we need to wait for that. But something interesting is developing as well on the 2 hour chart. We see this basically inverted head and shoulder, the shoulder, and then we see the right shoulder and the head. So we see that in here it's like a mini one, but it didn't form, but it's now it's trying to form again, but we see a contra one. So it's contradicting the first one and then creating a head and shoulder. So it's creating the other shoulder. So we see, if you see that, that will be good to identify as well. So we see how the price at the moment is still in ranging, even though created good move to the upside today and yesterday. Remember, we're still bullish, and whoever is still holding buys from the bottom, I recommend you to hold it in break even, and also to take profit, some profit if it's possible. So now going into the 1 hour, let's identify some areas as well. If we see again, inverted head and shoulder has been confirmed in 1 hour as well in this area, guys. So meaning the price was ready to go to push up when it did here. So let's see what's gonna happen with gold tomorrow. But this is my view for tomorrow. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna wait for confirmation for the news to come and release, but I would love to see the retest of this price down here, 2,624.78. Why? If you go to weekly, so let's go and see in weekly. Remember that we have, this is the weekly lowest price. So this is the weekly low, the current one. So if the price decided to break this weekly low, so then we're gonna go to the previous weekly low and still buying as long as gold remains above this price here, the previous weekly low. So above 2,613, I'm gonna still checking for confirmation to buy. Okay, this is one of the things that I'm gonna be expecting. So remember, let's mark it up, and this will be like a weekly demand area. Okay, and then let's change the color so we can say uh, that it's a weekly demand area. Let's put it on purpose. Yeah, light purple. Okay, and then we're going back to the 4 hours. Okay, and now we know this is a weekly demand area. So if we have the price breaking, even though it breaks our daily demand zone, then we can see that the weekly can probably sustain the price, but we need to check confirmation there. So if we got to move to the downside to refuel and then have a big move breaking again above 2,650, then is when we see that price is one is ready to fly. Okay, something like that. Okay, if we see that breakout. Okay, so let's say again, this is the daily demand, and then we have the daily supply. So it's a lot of details, guys, but it was a naked chart and we are explaining what's going on. Sorry about this, but this is how it is if you want to see what's going on in the market. So, and then we have our weekly demand zone, which is 2,621 to 2,613. Okay, 2,621 to 2,613. That's our weekly demand zone. Okay, so guys, let's wait for confirmation. But remember, if we go stabilize above this daily demand zone, then is when we know that we have confirmation, more confirmation to buys. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna be waiting for as well, for my NFP setup. I would prefer to start buying from 2,625, which will be actually 2,621, taking into account the liquidity that it can be taken. Okay, so this is what I wanted to do. I wanted to see for NFP. I wanted to see I'll go retrace and give a very good buy opportunity to the again. So despite we see this, we see that the price is ranging, so it's difficult to determine exactly where we're going. The only thing I do is basically follow the trend, and this is what I've been trying to do. Follow the trend, because the only friends that we have at the moment in these markets and the condition that we have. And so tomorrow we check for the news release, but we also check the follow the trend. It's very important. So it's a long position that we're gonna try to take cover. I'll take here. Once again, if even though if we break out, I would go for this setup. Okay, but I prefer to have an entry around here. Okay, and then 70 pips SL will be the idea. So 2617. Remember that I've been talking about this number, and then 2685, the profit level, and then 2611 will be the SL. Okay, so this will be the NFP idea. Remember what I'm expecting. Let's repeat that. We expect that gold consolidates, and then we expect that gold break to the downside, taking out early buyers and taking out sellers, taking liquidity, and then boom, go to the upside. This is my expectation for NFP. I've seen it many, many times that way, but mostly, as I say, if you want to guide the entry, come and join our signal group. There where it's going to be the action. There's where we're going to provide the exact entry. So our buy idea for NFP will be checking for confirmations. Okay, from 2,621 to 2,613. Setup entry, setup idea entry, 2,617, SL, actually TP, 2,685, extended TP 3,000. So if we get the bullish move, SL 2,611, 60 pips. Okay, so this is the idea that this is what I'm expecting. You saw the analysis, you saw that what I'm thinking, and the zones that I'm checking and I'm looking, and what basically we see on the on this market that is consolidating. It's a ranging market, and then we want to see a reaction. Okay, so let's have a look. All the best, guys, in gold. That's what we wish you for tomorrow. Once again, we're here for you in this analysis. So US30, guys, guess what? This is insane. US30, once again, taking liquidity from below, but every retracement is an opportunity to buy. And remember, guys, first we have the orange zone, and then the purple zone that they've been respected. So as long as they've been respected, I keep recommending to keep buying, guys. The prices are there: 41,722, 41,898, 42,200 and 2012. Those areas we can check, but 42,108, 42,000, 41,947. So all these prices are opportunity to buy. Let's see tomorrow what happens as well with news, and let's see how US30 is affected. But once again, we have different zones marked up for you guys. Just recapping the video and see the zones that are marked up that you can share for confirmations, and do some back testing yourself, and try to find entries in US30 as well. So Master Calvin here, guys, have a nice weekend, because now Sundays will be the next forecast that we're gonna do. All the best tomorrow. We're here for you guys, and take care. See you next time. Bye-bye.